All right, we are live. I'm gonna give it a second and see if anybody comes on. If nobody comes on, that's fine. People can just play this back. It looks like there's one person watching. But first thing I do want to say is this chat is only going to be this video, along with every single video I have, is not for kids. It is going to be 18 plus. And this is due to YouTube guidelines and all the issues with COPPA. But this video is going to be an unboxing review for the Oracle of Heaven and Hell, which is a Kickstarter deck that I backed back in probably July or August. I don't really remember. So, and the only way to get this deck as of right now is to buy it off of someone who got the deck, or if you had backed the deck through Kickstarter. But I'm sure there are various decks like this that you can get that are tarot or an oracle deck that works the same way. This deck was created by Travis McHenry, and it is an oracle deck that combines the Gyosha and the Kabbalah together. He did a lot of work, a lot of research to pair the Hi, Hexen. He did a lot of research. He did numerology, astrology to combine angels and demons together so that way that they work together. But the first thing I will say is this deck I do not recommend to beginners at all, just because with the type of deck that it is. And as with any form of divination, whether it's tarot cards, a pendulum, a Ouija board, throwing bones, doing tea leaves, this is a tool that can connect you to different realms, the spirit world. And if you're not careful, you can invite something in that maybe you do not have experience dealing with. And some things, they can take advantage of you. So you need to know how to work with what you're working with, and also how to control entities and deities and certain things just into the space that you're allowing them into. Otherwise, they can take over. The letter, this is a letter from the person who created the deck. Basically just saying thank you, and that there were stretch rewards because the deck brought in, I think, $120,000, and the original goal was way below that. And it talks about his next deck, which I will show this because I did get a sample card, is going to be coming onto Kickstarter in February of 2020. It is going to be called, what is this? I'm trying to find the name of the deck. But anyways, the deck, it is going to be a Vlad the Impaler themed deck, who was the Transylvanian ruler that inspired Bram Stoker's novel, The Dracula. And this is the sample card that I got. It is the Six of Swords, if you can see that. And obviously the cards might be smaller, but the whole deck, it is going to be the medieval woodcut images printed onto the cards, and that is the back. So that was one thing that got included in with the deck. The next thing is a sticker with a Star of Solomon. One part of the star is for the Kabbalah, the other is for the Gyosha, which is also on the bag that the deck came with. And obviously this symbol has various different meanings. Obviously, it is the Jewish Star of David, but in regards to this deck, because this deck, other than being an oracle deck, can also be used for rituals to invoke and summon the demons or angels. And this acts as a seal to contain these energies in the deck. So that is why it is on the bag and on the box that the cards are in. And I also got this little coin that I keep in the bag, which you can also use the coin to carry on you for protection. But depending on how much money you backed, I only did the $58. There were things included like a wooden box that had hand detailed things put in there. That was out of my budget, but it comes with a little booklet for different layouts, and it talks about the Seal of Solomon. So I am going to go through the cards. I have not messed with these at all. I've maybe only pulled out one or two. But as you can see, this is the back of the deck. It looks exactly like the box. It is edged with this gold foil edging, which is gorgeous. And this deck is actually a combination of Travis McHenry's two previous tarot decks, the Angel Invoking and the Demon Invoking tarot deck. So we are going to start with the first card. I will flip it over so you can see it. I'm not going to flip every card over, but this is just a comparison. The top is the angel, the bottom is the demon, and right here is the positive meaning, and with the demon is going to be the negative meaning. And here next to the angel is the summoning sigil for them, their name. The Kabbalah number is up here. And then for the demon, obviously, there's the sigil, their name, and then the Gyosha number, and the negative association is with that. So I'm just going to go through the decks. So here is the next card, the angel, and then here's the demon. I might not show the whole deck. It is 72 different cards. But here we have the angel and then the demon. So with this deck, I am actually not going to be using it for readings until I do more research into the Gyosha and the Kabbalah and reading the PDF file that I have for this deck. So that way I know how to properly use it and work with whomever I am going to be communicating with this deck. So let's say you were going to be using this deck in a ritual and you wanted to use the demon Salos. You would lay this card down and do whatever you would need to do to use that spirit, that entity, whatever you want to call it, into your ritual. So, but obviously a deck like this, again, I do not recommend this deck to beginners just because of what you can do with this and with what it entails. Because even in different beliefs and rites and groups, the Kabbalah and the Gyosha and people learning in steps within those groups is years away from them actually using these different items. And a lot of this, it's based off of grimoires that you can find. I know one is the King Solomon, the Gyosha, and Kabbalah. So, but obviously I don't want to show the whole deck. As you can tell from the images, the deck, it is gorgeous. I mean, this style of art, it is not for everyone, but I love these medieval Renaissance type style cards. And I've actually been looking for a deck like this forever. Um, and I happened upon it in a Google search, and I said, I need to back this. And the creator of this deck, it actually came earlier than expected. I was supposed to get it, let's see, towards the end of December, and I got this a week ago. It's just taken me a while to make a video. Um, but I apologize, it's not a full unboxing. It is just a short review and my thoughts on it. I might go deeper into this with the more research that I do into the Yosha and the Kabbalah, but right now I have other things that are absorbing my time that I am currently learning about. Um, so I don't mind this. I don't mind this deck sitting. Um, and for a lot of my decks that I have, I like them. I have a few decks that I use right away, but slowly as the more I'm getting into tarot and everything like that, I like my decks to sit in my space, and I like them to absorb my energy and get used to the energy of my home and everything around them, so that way we can get attuned to each other. Um, One last thing I do want to say is right now I have 100 subscribers. Once I reach 150, I will be doing a giveaway. I have a rose quartz pendulum that has chakra beads on the chain where you hold it that I will be giving away. And I also have a bangle bracelet that has the triple moon goddess symbol and it says blessed be. So I will be giving away those two things once I reach 150 subscribers. And again, please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you will receive notifications whenever I post a video. The next video I will be doing will be about the horn god and the correlation to the stag and why I believe that why the stag was chosen to represent the horn god. So again, Cascade of Moon, thank you for tuning in. I hope you like my content. I love you guys. Have a good night.